With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s, looking to continue that trend here in this one.
D. Gordon makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, second baseman, number 9.
Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 135.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Nunez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in the outfield. He's got that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. Should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Brandon Beachy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Ray Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ray Nunez.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Pollock on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Batting second,
Odubel Herrera will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pollock, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Maikel Franco will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Back goes Ozuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. High in the air out to center field. Pollard is camped under this one. And that will retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. A.J. Pollock will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Jason Rogers will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Tucker Barnhart will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Realmuto is in his tracks now, 1 down.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Batting 9.
Lorne Angeles takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ray Nunez will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. JT Realmuto will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. As Drupal Cabrera will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. What a play for the second out. Brandon Beachy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. Odubel Herrera digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Herrera.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is there. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Stanton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cody Ashe stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show, gone!
Cody Ashe with a solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Ozuna is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. One for the Phillies on the homer from Cody Ashe. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. D. Gordon will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Marlins,
Marcell Ozuna
left
is
fielder.
at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
A.J. Pollock is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ashe has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Cesar Hernandez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Patrick Corbin will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Number 22,
Lorne Angeles is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
the batter, right
Ray
fielder,
Nunez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Leading off the inning, Michael Martin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
now batting.
All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Stepping in now, Jason Rogers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. JT Realmuto stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Odubel Herrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Herrera.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ozuna racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Jose Arena is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
From the stretch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And I think they catch a big break here defensively. I mean, this is a ball that's going to get all the way to the wall, yet that runner can only move up 90 feet to third base. That's a bit of a letdown.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around.
1 run scores. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Tucker Barnhart steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third. It's 8-0. The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Lorne Angeles will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Oh, what a great throw.
Ray Nunez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Asdrubal Cabrera will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Christian Yelich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ashe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brad Hand will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Odubel Herrera will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Maikel Franco digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Shot towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Cody Ashe will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag, and he is in there. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Line to the right side. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Belted high in the air out to left. Ashe going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe we have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball right down Patterson Avenue, and quickly it's 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. A.J. Pollock will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez is there for it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Cesar Hernandez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Tucker Barnhart ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Patrick Corbin will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, first baseman
Lorne Angeles steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock on the move. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Michael Martin will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ashe has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. JT Realmuto will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ashe moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 9-0. Ray Nunez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
Odubel Herrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
the left fielder, number 25.
Cody Ashe is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 12-0. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Tomas Tellez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. D. Gordon will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 12-1. So long from Philly.
The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Brandon Beachy. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, Cody Asche had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 12-1. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Phil Hughes earned the win, his 4th this season, helping Minnesota dispose of the Mets 2-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. Eduardo Escobar had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Braves past the Cubs 8-2. The Diamondbacks completed a 3-game series sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. The Pirates finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 1-0. The Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win